Hi, I'm Margie from Marjorie's Candies, and today I'm going to make chocolate pudding. I'm going to use vanilla, and we're going to use Hershey cocoa and butter. We're going to use all kinds of good ingredients to make some nice chocolate pudding. So I'll be back in a moment to show you the ingredients and how much to use. The ingredients we're going to start with are, we have 1 cup of sugar, and 1/4 cup of cornstarch. This is a 1/2 teaspoon of salt. And this is a 1/2 cup of Hershey's cocoa, unsweetened cocoa. Let me go get my spoon. Okay. So now I'm taking a flat spoon, wooden spoon. I'm going to try to keep it in the pot. I'm going to give it a little bit of a stir. Maybe we can use this whisk. Will come in very handy all the way through for just making sure that the pudding stays nice and smooth. So I'm just trying to combine all those ingredients, especially the cornstarch. So now we're going to save the vanilla, and this is 2 teaspoons of vanilla, and this is 2 tablespoons of butter, and I also have a scraper to scrape this out into our pan. Now you can use little dishes if you want and serve them individually, but now that we have all the cocoa, the sugar, the salt, and the cornstarch, I'm going to mix in the milk. I'm going to add a little bit first, and then I'm going to stir that in. And turn the heat on here. I just wanted a little bit of milk just to get it all stirred in. And then we'll add some more milk. It's always easier to add the dry ingredients into a little bit of liquid. Then I'm going to add, this is 4 cups of milk, and you can use any kind of milk that you like. If you want it to be a little less fat, then use skim milk. It will make a difference a little bit, you know, in the flavor. It won't be quite as rich. This is 1%. One of the big changes I've made is going from 2% to 1% milk in my life. It was a big change for me, but I did it. I still stand in front of the milk at the grocery store and think about what it is. Should I get the 2%? Should I get the 1%? And I've been doing 1%, so I've been really good. Really good. If I could do skim milk, that would even be better. So now I'm going to let this come to a simmer for about 3 minutes. And I have it on high because I stand over my pudding. I just stand over it, and I have my flat bottom spoon. Okay, so I actually have a couple of them out now. I probably have about 1,000 of them because we make English toffee, and I use a flat bottom spoon for all my candy. So I'm going to come back when this comes to a simmer, and I will show you. It'll start to thicken because of the cornstarch, and you'll cook it for just a few minutes, and then we'll take it off and we'll add the butter and the vanilla. This is now just starting to get a little bit thicker, but we're going to bring it to a simmer and let it cook for a couple of minutes. And now it's simmering. I'm going to turn it down. Turn it down to almost low and let it just cook for a little bit. About 3 minutes. Not really very long. Now I've let it cook for about 3 minutes or so, and now I'm going to put the butter in and the vanilla. I'm going to let the butter go in first, and we'll just give that a stir. We'll add the vanilla. Then we'll be pouring it into our pot, into our pan to refrigerate. You know, I'm not sure if you can tell, but actually adding the butter even made this smoother. Now I have a spatula that can handle hotter temperature. I'm going to use that to scrape out my pot with the hot pudding. Don't know if you can see how nice and creamy that is. I'll try to do it this way. That's your pudding. And something you want to be careful about when you refrigerate this and let it cool is that it might develop like a tough film on the top from the milk, the protein in the milk does that. So what you want to do is you really want to make sure that you cover it. What I do is I cover it with a piece of saran wrap. I'm just going to lay it over the top, but I'm going to lay it so it goes down inside, and I'm going to touch all around where the pudding is. So when this cools, and I'll take this off, there'll be no, you know, like, I don't know how to say it, a tough part on the very top. If you don't do this, you'll understand what I mean. I'm going to go ahead and cover this anyway and put it in the refrigerator, and then you'll have some nice ice cold pudding, and you can put some whipped cream on it, and you can serve it in little glasses, or you can serve it right out of here and keep it in the refrigerator. That's up to you how you want to serve it. So thank you for joining us today, and I'll see you again very soon. Bye.